Whoa, welcome to the blockchain basement. I think DZ just banned someone on the way out of his show. Holy God, it is a wild day as Bitcoin is dumping. And the people can't seem to get a grip on the idea that maybe the sun's still going to shine and maybe next year is going to be all right. Welcome to the show, one and all. I'm joined by my illustrious co-host, Mr. Matthew Malik. How the hell are you doing, my man?
Great googly mooglies. How you doing?
Dude, I just realized what sweatshirt you wear. You are the most unhinged
Oh
person.
my God, dude.
No, it didn't. Keep it on. Now, you have to prove something to the chat.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You have to prove something to the chat first and foremost. Yes, Matt is the co-host of the Blockchain Basement. We're leading this up. We also are live across the interwebs on the arena, and I'm about to hit live on Pump Fun as well. We have some parameters we're building into the duck races to make sure that you can get entries into the duck race and win some free crypto.
No more free duck races.
No more free duck races.
Either sweat equity or real equity, baby.
That's right, baby. That is right.
Holy quant, by the way, but you know.
Oh yeah, I got into the XRP short. Let's see how it's doing here.
11% already.
Is it at, okay? I'm at 8% right now. I did it at I put my stop loss nice and safe here. Let's see what this is actually looking like on the old trades here, because we are crazy people that are trading. The quant just gave us another call. You know, we got to get after it. Let's actually go pull up XRP. Here's Bitcoin right now dumping painfully. Right, we were at like 91,200 bucks earlier this morning, and then I just got the quant call to short XRP out of the blue off the top ropes. So let's get in here. And if you guys want to get into the Discord and get this quant call, holy Jesus, googly moogly. Okay, so we're doing all right. I got it around like 2049, right about there. Bam, just got to mark this out. And then I got the stop loss right above it. We're going live. I mean, this is what you get. You get the content. You get us.
I'm up 16%. I got in at 2046.
Yeah, quite nice. And also, what we're doing here is we are farming a ton of volume on VDEX. So if you want to check it out, we have a link down in the description, and we can you can use code Druth. Get in there, and
capital D.
Capital D. I am a hammerhead shark right now. You're a freaking great white. It bothers me. It very much bothers me.
You're gonna fix that this week, right? Oh yeah, because you just got to get 50,000 this week.
Yeah, so I'm just moving it along. Actually, this is up 10%. The stop loss is nice and safe. Let's see if this clips.
I'm clipping a little.
You're clipping a little. All right, fine. I'll clip it too. I'll clip it too.
Well, it seems like such a juicy trade, though. I want to see how much the quant is like.
He's pretty good.
Yeah,
he's pretty good. So I just clipped that one, and we're gonna get after it. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Druth Crypto. Matt, where can they find you on Twitter? Because I mean, your Twitter account is
_Matthew.
All right, so Malik. Here, let's go to. I just gotta find you since
I need help.
You need help. You need help. Here you are. So it's Malik _Matthew on Twitter. And yes, we run the show here on the Blockchain Basement. I'm bringing them in. And we're also going to have some chaotic guests joining. If you notice, there's some other people tagged. Spicy Rich here. But we're also going to drag Mick on stage. Now, this is the wonderful Mick. On far right corner is Mick. There's me with my googly eyes. Then you have Malik, who is the Avalanche, what is that, Gorgonaut?
No, that's actually a Solana Gorgonaut.
Solana Gorgonaut. All right. Yes. And then Spicy Rich. So, and we're actually giving away those NFTs.
He's an Avalanche, no Chilio.
We're probably going to have to bring the duck races to the basement.
We are going to have to. Do you want?
I think we're going to have to bring them. How is we got so many new ways to ban people now that you're in the show here, Matt.
I mean, love it.
Yeah, it's going to be quite well.
I'm not going to ban somebody fast, but the first person that gets banned, it's going to be glorious.
Yeah, and we have a pretty intense guest coming on the show today. Was he on the Trump transition team or something like that?
I think both of them.
Okay.
Because Trump did it twice. He did not. He won't admit this, but he turned down multiple high-level cabinet jobs.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was offered basically every single financial job that was possible.
Yeah, well, we got to take a look at Bitcoin here real quick because we were talking about a vibe check at the center point of the W pattern yesterday. Let's see if that's actually played out all the way yet. Because let's see here.
Yeah, Ripple short. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go to a larger time frame and check this out. This is looking natty. This is looking natty, and it is breaking down to like the bottom point of these of this general range here. Oh, this is XRP actually. I gotta go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin. All right. So center point definitely hit. So now here's where we should see things in theory start to roll over, but we have a red dot on the daily. The VWAP's clipping that red dot. It's looking gross. It's looking gross. Let's check liquidity. There's a little bit right under us that just opened up at about 88.2. So we got to watch out for that. 88.2 is the mark there for liquidation washout.
88.2. Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Got it. Man, look at Ripple. Holy banana balls.
Is it still going? Did I close it too early?
No, you didn't open it back up?
No.
Oh, I did.
Okay. I'm over here running the board.
What are you doing? You're only running a stream, dude. What else? No.
Well, what are you at? What are you at? Let me see. What is this? You got 15% on it? All right. All right.
13. Yeah, I might clip it again right now.
Yeah. You know, the concept on VDEX is to cause as much chaos and volume as possible.
Yes. So, we want to win on our trades, but we want to also create volume because
and we have so the thing is we have to do these trades on 2-bit and VDEX because we got to feed that quant, baby. We got to support it.
The quant, my 2-bit went today. What is the advantage of 2-bit? Is there like a matching?
2-bit actually has some pretty good stuff going on. So look at this. They have rolled out some kind of juicy advances here. So if you do around 30 million in trading volume, you get $10,000 in Tether. Say $10,000 in volume is $10, and it's kind of like staggered from there. And you can see the deposit.
I can do.
It's pretty easy, right?
I'll do somewhere in between the two.
Yeah, so like $300 deposit, you get a $60 or 60 tether. 600, you get 120 tether. So they're incentivizing people to come in. And honestly, 2-bit has been a supporter of the blockchain basement for years. And they helped me keep the lights on this show when it was the darkest. And I really appreciate
the bear market.
That. Yeah, I mean, well, it wasn't just a bear market, bro. Like all the BS that I had to deal with the crash out of
crypto's a scam because of FTX.
Well, crypto. I don't think we've ever felt like crypto's a scam. Like we've been bullish on Bitcoin in the basement since 15K, but we did have all of that FUD from who's basically non-existent now, but he's on your damn shirt.
Oh yeah. No, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, and so
I don't wear free swag anywhere. I never wear free swag.
2-bit helped me keep the lights on when it was the darkest for me. And for that, I am forever grateful. Support the channel. I got a link down this description, and you can get those
you don't need a VPN, right? No VPN.
What's that?
Right? No VPN.
No VPN needed.
So dude, that's right there. That's like head and shoulders above the others.
Gamify is staying strong. Maybe we got to check out what Gamify should we look at during the show here today as well. I'm down to look at some Gamify. This is where we can look at the degenerate projects as well. You know what I mean? So we have this monochrome IBTC ETF down in Australia. Has disclosed now it holds 1,200 Bitcoin, just barely even getting started. But these ETFs, they're starting to go worldwide. It's a decent sign. Something sketchy I was seeing, Matt, is over the last 72 hours, Apple's AI chief stepped down. Apple's head of UI design left to Meta. The policy chief, stepped down as well. And then the head of general counsel stepped down. Something's
Dude, it's got to be because of this update to the phone. I can't use it. I think they ruined the Apple phone and they all quit.
You think so?
Dude, no, but that would be fitting. If anybody else is struggling with this Apple update, please tell me because I can't use my phone.
This is the Apple chart too on the minute time frame. It's been dumping. Let's check out a larger time frame. Let's see here. It's definitely rolling over. This looks like a head and shoulders. Let's check this out. Blip, blip, blip. Let's measure it out. Let's do a quick measurement here. Because I don't think Apple's like going to go away, but this might be a nice little fuddy shakeout, right? This might be a nice little
Apple's
fuddy
not going to go away, but this is the first time I've ever seen like an actual exodus of high-level executives.
That's true. And let's see here. Where's Huck's message here? He asked very politely, may I shill you my only meme conviction play? You may absolutely shill me something.
Thank you for asking very politely.
Yes, he asked very politely. And good afternoon, good morning to everyone in the arena. We got over 100 people in there.
Correct.
Shout out to you. And those numbers don't even count towards, what our... I swear, if BitBoomer actually bans someone on accident, I'm not fixing it. Okay, fair enough.
Am I BitBoomer? What the is that? Who said that? I'll ban your ass on purpose. I don't need help banning anybody. It's the one thing I always know how to do.
Yeah, so with the rollover, I was talking about this is like, yeah, we might vibe check 70K. Do I feel like I'm lucky enough to get that? No, but it's a potential, and I got Tether on the sideline.
It'll be at 4 in the morning when we're asleep.
Yeah, just a quick little liquidation washout, but this is it. Yep. So we could set some orders, some purchase orders. I do have some purchase orders for Bitcoin at $69,700 right now. So this is a Christmas wish from Crypto in My Veins. Shout out to you, brother. Marine, served our country. Appreciate your takes here. Anybody see the bear flag forming? 70s may be inbound. It's a Christmas wish. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I want to know in the chat, would you have the balls to buy Bitcoin if it did indeed fall down to $60,000? I want to know yes or no in the chat right now. Would you do it? Matt, do you got any orders set up?
I have an order in, I think, at 65.
You have an order at 65? Okay.
Yeah. I don't expect it to hit, but
let's just draw this out. I mean, this is the Christmas miracle. If we can get this, honestly, like,
I would be so happy I wouldn't know what to do.
Well, I mean, we've been in Bitcoin, I've been in it since 4K, and this channel started when it was 15K. So these dips are delicious for me. So like, we've been around for long enough. I think a lot of look at how based our fucking chat is. Look at it. Yes, 1,000%. Yes. 72. Let's not get crazy. Reasonable. Take out my life savings. See, this is why
I might borrow everything I can.
You might borrow everything you can?
Find things to borrow against.
Okay.
Borrow against my liver, maybe my kidneys.
Yeah. I mean, the electrical cost for Bitcoin is at 70K. So if we do get something below that level, I mean, that is...
I don't think we're going below the electrical cost.
Yeah. The only one that I was able to get, like, I bought a pretty good amount at 83K. I'll just show that right here because we're getting... So I got one at like 83.5. It was technically on the wick, but I'm prepared to buy all the way down to 70. Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. You don't really, there's going to be people that are going to get used to our conversational style. I yell and talk over you, and you yell and talk over me all the time. It's just the way it is.
Right.
If you can't handle it, we are chaos. Okay. You have come to chaos.
If we don't bother each other, why would it bother anybody else?
I get some weird feedback. Like when I go, people call that grunting, and they say that I'm grunting over Kelly. Like,
okay,
that's something that's
out of public speak from one of the finest universities in the world. That is, you do not grunt. It's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
I thought that I didn't grunt too, but apparently
they're trolling you. It's a 22-year-old in their basement with a sock.
Apparently, it's the thing. And also, just a quick highlight: we got to feed the quant. Got a link in the description for Discover Crypto. You deposit and trade. You can win up to 10,650 USDT as well. And you got 19 days to get in there, register, and participate. We're getting the ball rolling on them.
You put your $300 at least. It looks like 300 makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
You deposit your $300 in there. You
get $60.
Yes. You get $100 into VDEX. You trade one for volume. You trade the quant here. You're going to be making significant money. And if you watched your video yesterday, I think you're right. A 30x airdrop is very possible.
Absolutely, man. I mean, it's very just possible. Like $1,000 going in and out of trades, acting like a cockroach, leaving the stop loss very tight, not getting my back blown out if it moves against me, taking profits at 10%. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I really think that people are fading what's coming for what Binance and Gate.io have put together. I think it's Binance Labs and Gate.
Binance Labs and Gate.io? They funded it, and
Yep.
the founder is based in Dope.
Look what they did with Aster. You know what I mean? It's just people fade these things. They can't imagine anything going right, and it's fine. Like
they have been so good with the beta testers at giving. If you lose money because of anything that's a flaw, you get paid 150% back, which they have done multiple times with me and others.
Oh snap! Take profit one. That means, God, I should have just left it in, but I'm in and out like a cockroach on those trades. Take profit one just got hit on the XRP trade. Like honestly, the Discord, it's, you know, I think we're actually working on putting in a bot to actually get, because a lot of the trades,
there were so many that came in this morning.
I know, and every single one of them hit. So it's like we want to just build it automatically and for our bags, because if this market does roll over, I mean, this quant keeps shorting it at spots that we were like, oh no, it's going to turn around here, and our human brain just that
day that AAVE short. That's when I knew he was up to something, because that was crazy.
He knows this. Yes, it's free. Just get in there. You sign up with 2bit, man. You sign up with 2bit and then use your user ID in our Discord. You get in there for literally free. Okay.
You don't need to do anything but sign up.
Main thing is just sign up with us, right? And use the code Ruth on VDEX. And sign up with 2bit. Feed the quant. We're happy. The quant's happy. He's a genius. I don't know what the hell kind of system he's using, but TJ tracked this guy for months before implementing him. Like we made sure that it was, because we see all kinds of trading bots out there. Everyone's like, oh, this one's got a 90% hit rate. And then you get in and look at it, it's a 45,
always
50%. Right.
Dude, I got boomered out of so much money for those things. They're all garbage.
Absolutely. So me and TJ, we really held this trading quant accountable. They proved themselves, and now we're in on it. So we probably should put the description of the links in Arena somehow as well. I don't know how we're going to get that. I can do it, or you can do it. But I got the links down in the description of the YouTube. Now we got to talk about some other stuff before the guest comes up here.
Oh yeah, and I got to get the guest his.
So 2 million more Americans shopped local last weekend for small businesses on Saturday than in 2024. This is a very, very good sign that some of the interest in Americanas production is coming back. This is a good sign, but the problem is that most of the purchasing being done by United States citizens is on credit, which is a problem. This is an issue. People are burying themselves deeper and deeper into the slavery that is perpetual debt to creditors. Now, the Trump effect, it is happening in terms of pro-business moves, pro-worker and pro-America, but people are still using record levels of credit to stay afloat right now, which is an absolute problem. Holy God, that XRP short.
Yep. Oh, what happened? Oh,
good Lord.
See, this is what happens. I meant to reshort it. Oh, okay, good. This is a good point. 203. I'm back in.
Let's see. You're back in it? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm up about $20, and I've got like almost 1 million in volume.
Some of the chats thinking 85.64. 85.6 makes a lot of sense for me. Like,
yeah, how about
I'm not worried about where I get worried is if we lose 80, I got to start looking at 70. Right. But I'm trading all along the way. So the last dip didn't bother me. This one won't either. I want to ask you guys this too. Can a man with no money even make a woman happy in this current generation? Is it even possible to make a woman happy
with
no money? Current day and age?
None.
You think zero chance?
No. We're talking about zero money or a little money?
No money. Like let's say you work
yourself happy with no money.
Let's say you work at a gas station or something. Let's say you work at something that doesn't make you any excess ability to provide anything.
You can pay your rent, and you can
barely
car.
Barely, right? Like you're driving a 1990 Taurus, right? You're going back and forth to a gas station job. You're living off of food at the gas station. Is it possible?
To be a remarkable person, and
you really would. Or that big D. You have to have like a huge.
I was going to say you have to have the BD energy coming from the moon.
Yeah, you'd have to be like laying it down in the bed, and then you're probably just a side piece at that point. Elise, you need to answer. Okay, I see you in the chat. Is it possible?
We'll ask Vienna when she comes down. She can tell you what if a man that has no money can make her happy. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because
There's
I
one right
think
here.
it's basically impossible. I feel like it's basically
Very hard.
impossible.
It's very stressful. Even
Yeah.
if the girl is okay with it, it's going to be hard for you to be okay with it if you have
Mhm.
any sort of self-respect.
Yeah, absolutely. And you
So
know, if she's a good-looking gal, some man
is
with
going to
decent
get
money.
in her ear and be like, "Why are you living with someone that can't even pay their rent or
Yeah.
their car bill or whatever it is? You know, their insurance.
Yeah.
They'll take
And
Uber."
One of my favorite financial hacks was, you know what? If you're having trouble financially, have your spouse get a second job. Follow for more advice, right? Follow for more advice. Now, as you know, Matt, I live in the South. You live up north. This is almost like the South
Yeah.
versus the North Civil War type
And
scenario we're
Michigan and
building
Georgia
up
are
on the
like
show.
very similar states.
Yeah, but you're in Detroit, right?
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I'm right outside Detroit, just like you're right outside Atlanta.
I'm outside Atlanta. I want to ask the chat. I want to kind of get a gauge on how many Southerners are in the chat. So let's watch this. This really had me thinking, and I'll give you my amount. It's scaled from 1 to 10.
How country are you? I'm going to ask some questions, and for every question you answer yes to, you get a point. I want to know how many points you get total at the end. Number 1, have you ever shot a shotgun? Number 2, have you ever waded barefoot in a creek? Number 3, have you ever owned or shot a slingshot?
Oh, yeah.
Number 4, have you ever started a vehicle with a manual choke? Number 5, have you ever taken ashes out of a wood stove?
Easy.
Number 6,
I'm at 5.
have you ever carved your initials in a tree? Number 7, have you ever siphoned gas out of a gas tank with a water hose?
Guilty.
Number 8, have you ever split wood with an axe?
Easy.
Number 9, have you ever hung laundry outside on a clothesline to dry?
Done that once.
Number 10, have you ever eaten fried bologna?
No.
I've never
Comment
eaten
how
fried
many
bologna.
points you got out of 10. I want to know how country you are.
So I got 9. I got everything but the bologna move. Okay.
Yeah, not me.
Looks like did all of these, but in Wisconsin,
6 or 7.
10 out of 10. How many did you get, Matt?
10? What the hell?
How many did you get?
100. He said he got 100.
How many did you get, Matt?
I got 7.
You got 7? Okay. Okay. So, and I'm from Colorado, but I kind of stuck out like a sore thumb in Colorado. I'm not going to lie. Like, I did not fit in Colorado at all.
Were you around Denver?
Well, I was in like Boulder, you know what I mean? And like
Boulder,
everyone,
Denver,
like,
you wouldn't be the norm there.
no, absolutely not. Like everyone was in Patagonia. They drove these fucking Subarus, and you know, it was just the one thing I took from Colorado is long range rifle work and good coffee. I guess there's 3. And then I like IPAs, right? I do like IPAs. So looks like Jay's in Denver right now. Shout out to you. And we also, I got to give a shout out to Jay Chains and his fight. So he's fighting this Alpha Numetrics. Jay Chains is getting after it. This is the guy that Jay Chains is going to be fighting tonight. I'm kind of concerned for Jay Chains.
He's a massive underdog, right?
I don't know I think Jay Chains might be the underdog in this situation. Like this guy, like Jay Chains is playing it cool. He's got the gold chain, you know, he's playing it cool for sure. I understand that. I am worried about it though. The dude that's going after him, this guy, I mean, he's got the look.
He looks a little bit scary.
He's got the look. Do you guys think Jay Chains is going to make it out of this one? I mean, because I want Jay Chains to have a win, and I'm going to be rooting for him either way. But this guy, he might take him out here. And
I heard somebody tell me that the guy playing it cool is actually a better fighter than we're all giving him credit for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the other dude looks ferocious.
Yeah. Well, Jay Chains is not bad. Like he's gotten way better, and he's stayed in the training. This guy looks ferocious, though, for sure.
He looks like a real fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, J-Chains has the height and weight advantage. I put my application into this freaking thing, CFN, a bunch of
Dude,
times.
you're
too,
way
so.
too tall. That you would. There's nobody else in your category.
That's
in
not.
crypto. In crypto.
Yeah, true.
A
True. Let's go look at our
6'5",
bags.
Yeah, there's no way.
Let's go look at our bags. This is probably down bad for me here. What's the worst loser here? Morpho. Oh shit, $1.29. It might be. If I get below $1, I'm buying more. If I get below $1,
I
I'm
might
buying
start
more.
buying that Morpho.
Yeah. If we get below $1, I'm buying more of this. Aerodrome, 50 cents would be great. What are we at? 65 cents right now. The washout's getting us down to these lower bands. And this is where, you know what? My schlong's on the line. My schlong is on the line right now. And I'm saying next year is going to be good, right? And yes, even if it's bad, I'm going to just like short it and then hold the alts that I believe in into it. So you know, I have my basic levels for that.
Jay, like crypto hit it. You know, look, your reach would just dominate these guys. They're so short. You would just kill them.
I am a monkey.
You would just be like, you just hold them out like this. They'd be like doing that thing and like, you know, swinging when they couldn't hit you.
Where is the meme too? You said you'd shill my meme. I gave you a thesis and you ignored it, you boy. Give me the. I didn't see the chat. I didn't see the chat.
What
there.
music? Enjoy. What music? What music? Let's see here. Oh, I think people want to hear the don't mess the give Josh's money back song.
Oh, all right.
Check the mic 1 2.
All right, now we're gonna flow through these charts.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's go look at Plume.
Some pool hall crime.
Some pool hall crime.
Back to that time. He got his hustle on. Clean, sharp.
Oh my God!
Where the cat? Joshua's due.
Plume is not looking very Plume.
This is not good. This is not good. This is not good.
What happened to Plume? What's going on with it?
We got to talk about this. Actually, I've got to just put the music in the background. So this is a problem. So Mr. S, Crypto Stevo, he's also in the bandwagon of warning about Plume now. So Plume might be going to zero, according to Mr. S. This is why I completely. Maybe this is why he completely pulled out of Plume last week. Let's go check out the token terminal and see if this pulls us directly over to this. So what are we at? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we got a fully diluted down by 59%, circulating down by 59%. Token trading is down by 12.5%, and token holders down by nearly 10%. This is not good. This is not well. Let's actually hop on over to rwa.xyz to check this out as well. So Plume's general metrics here have continued to flow downhill. This is not great.
No, it's not. Drew, we have a guest that just said hello.
Oh, hello. Thank you for joining. Let me get a full screen of this. How are you doing? That's a nice jacket.
Thank you.
Look at the jacket.
You know, she's cold. She's cold down here. It's
really cold.
She's from Georgia.
You're from Georgia? What? Okay. Yep. Shout out to you. I got a fur coat for my daughter too. I bought a fur coat for my daughter. So
it's fake.
It is.
I would never.
She would never. She would never.
She would never.
She would never.
Shout out to you.
Okay,
now,
so Plume is not looking like a Plume. It's the opposite.
This is a problem. Yeah, and I don't like this at all. I remember I got out of the chart when it was like losing the 8-cent mark. And this is where hillbilly TA matters. So I lost 8 cents basically right here, got out of it, and I ended up losing like a very small percentage, like 5 or 10% on the trade, because I tried to buy the bottom, what I thought was the bottom.
Wow.
At 8.2 cents. And that did not hold as the bottom by anything.
Dude, it's just dead right now.
Oh my God. Let's actually Deadwood's got a good idea. Let's go look at the Binance Plume chart as well. I see we got Bill Walton in the background that might be joining us here. Let's see if we can add him to stage and see if he can hear us. Let's see here. Bill, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I've been listening to your tale of financial woes. It's
we gotta get you into something better than that.
No, I got out of it, thank God. I didn't
I-
like. I'm basically looking at others paying right now because I lost like 10%.
Okay,
Like,
well that's good.
Yeah, so I'm safe.
It's okay if it happens to other people.
It's not. Jesus. No, I'm trying to find a chance for an escape. Oh my God. Okay. So
I
this
don't
is
think
what's
it's
going on.
salvageable. Bill, what
Yeah.
would you have called this back in the day? Dead?
Well, yeah, I can't see the chart as well. I've been multitasking here, but yeah, I think it's pretty dead. The whole space is
Stuff.
up for grabs. I mean, it was, in a way, the whole crypto thing has been buoyed by Trump's presidency and having a crypto czar and him changing all the rules. And we got a pro crypto SEC chairman, which is really great. But I don't know, something's happening where I think
Could it be
people-
manipulation? You think there could be widespread manipulation?
I do.
Yeah. Boosted's got a great point too, that the RWA space might be getting heavily oversaturated as well. And we were tracking like the up and come for Plume was really fast. It rose to a bunch of assets under management here. The overall market overview for RWA doesn't look bad, but the league table on the big winners here, it's changing pretty quickly. And Plume was way up there. This is the one that I actually like, Bill. It's this Canton. This is one that like doesn't care about any retail. They don't advertise at all. And Microsoft is in there basically just testing it right now. But it came out of the gates with a lot of assets under management. So it's hard to really find the juice right now. And it's something that I'm actually making a video about today. Is this whole structure that Trump is setting up with Treasury Secretary Bessent. Bill, can you give me your thoughts
Yes, please.
on this? I mean, because right now,
What are they doing?
the Genius Act, it's like requiring stable coins to be backed by T-bills. So it's made it so I feel crypto's more here to stay with Bessent at the helm. Have you gave any thought to this kind of new monetary structure that Trump is setting up with Bessent right now?
Well, you guys are a lot closer to the details and the particular trading, trends. But my view for a long time has been that governments are not going to let crypto exist outside of their control. And I think what we're seeing here is a stealth move to basically let the federal government step into something which was a really wonderful libertarian space. And so I think all these regs and requiring or getting the backing of the U.S. Treasuries, in effect, it's preserving the dollar as a reserve currency. So a lot of this free market libertarian, we've got our own currency, nobody can touch it.
That's gone.
I think that's vulnerable. I think it's I don't think that exists anymore. So. I can't say I'm surprised, but it's unfortunate. And Trump has got an interest in backing up his own investments in this space, so there's a lot of self-interest here. And I don't know what Bessent has got, but I suppose he's got things he owns as well.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Japan stepping back from T-bill holdings to a degree, but I almost feel like they're trying to replace alternative governments holding T-bills with some of these crypto stablecoin companies. It's almost what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
And really like, I want to ask you this, it's maybe a kind of a broad stroke question, but do you think that Japan's selling of US debt is going to continue to fix their own problems nationally with Japan and the debt they're trying to address and all of the things going on with the Japanese yen carry trade?
Well, the Japanese own most of their own debt, so they don't have a lot of external pressure, and but on the other hand, they've got a demographic, catastrophe going on, and their economy is flatlined, and their markets have not done well. So I think this is just another move in the playbook. I don't know where it's going, but
they've got a triple whammy of bad. They've got everything that could go wrong there is going wrong.
Yeah, and
Mm.
China's joining that party. I mean, its economy is sliding into, zero growth, and they've got China trying to manufacture its way out and sell this stuff that they make all over the world to try to bail out its economy, and that's backing up. I mean, the people are getting a little resentful that they're supposed to buy from China, but they don't get to sell to China. And so,
Yeah.
we're skating across the globe, and then you look at what's happening in Europe. That's not a buy. You know,
Right.
who, which bonds of you don't even want to own German bonds much anymore because of the way they're mismanaging their economy. So,
Yeah.
by comparison, I think that U.S. Treasuries, I'm a hold on that because I think I don't know whether I'm a buyer, but I don't think I'd be selling it
You
particularly
are
because
banned.
we're becoming the only game in town.
Okay.
Sorry, Bill, that wasn't for you. I had to
It does
ban
will
somebody.
happen. We have to
I had to
ban
ban
some
somebody from
people.
the arena. My bad.
Okay,
Um,
we're good.
so we have the midterms coming up.
Yeah.
And I am kind of concerned because I live near Alabama and the local elections were swept by Democrats. I don't agree with everything that Trump's done in his presidency, but I've still leaned there's more good than bad that Trump's done for me, and I did vote for him. Bill, do you think the Democrats have the midterm elections on a lockdown? Because I'm a little concerned with what I saw in my rural town this last local election. What do you think?
Well, I don't think they've got it on a lockdown, but they certainly have got momentum than they had 6 months ago. I mean, the only saving grace we have in a way is that they've got such bad candidates. I mean, the woman that was running in Nashville for Congress, she made AOC seem like a moderate, and she even lacked the charm. And I don't think they've got a lot of compelling candidates. On the other hand, you look at the historical things, and incumbent presidents, I think, have lost seats in the House and the Senate, and something like every one except for the last two midterm elections for the last, I don't know, I think it goes all the way back 50 years. So history would say that Republicans got a problem. And I think Trump has a specific problem. I voted for him. I think he's doing amazing stuff in many places, but I'm not sure the tariffs were a good idea.
Oh boy,
And
there are two people in my chat that are gonna love hearing you say that, Bill.
Yeah,
Oh,
can you
well,
explain your position on this? Because
please.
this is a hot topic.
It's just adding another tax, and
Right.
it's really making everything we buy from abroad more expensive. And if the idea is to make things abroad seem more expensive and encourage manufacturing here, that takes a decade. I mean, that
Mhm.
takes
You have
five
to
to
build the
10 to
plants.
15 years. Got to
You have
build
to train
plants.
the people.
You got to get the building permits to begin. So
Right.
that takes a long time. So we're going to be slow to getting into replacement mode, and we're not going to see any of that by the midterms. And then the other wild card that's floating out there is the impact of AI on
Mhm.
jobs. And people who have jobs now are holding on to them, but companies are not hiring many, or if any, new people. What
Yeah.
is it? Amazon said it's going to hire 500,000 fewer people than they
Wow.
some astonishing number. I don't hold me to that one. I just want, it floated by, and I think I grabbed the right number, but it's big companies aren't hiring. College grads, people early in the job market don't really have the same opportunities they had, and so that's going to affect people's attitudes when they go to the polls. And we've got an economy that looks really good if you own lots of stock, and
Yeah.
some of the things have been going up, and I'm happy to be in that category. But if you don't, half the country doesn't have any savings, and
Mhm.
so and I'm not sure that any president can sit there and start twisting dials and make the economy go up. I do know he wants to probably, with all probability, replace Jay Powell with Kevin Hassett.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Kevin, that's an interesting play because people see Kevin as a yes man to Donald Trump, and I know Kevin very well. I've known him for years, he's not a yes man.
Mm.
And the problem is, it's one thing when you're sitting in the next office to the president as head of his economic council, but it's another thing altogether when you're over on Constitution Avenue, sitting in that $3 billion palace that the Fed is building, and all of a sudden you can get to be independent. The play here for Trump, though, is he thinks if we get interest rates down, it's going to set off the economy, and mortgages become, houses become more affordable because mortgage rates are down, and that's certainly true, but it's also going to probably ignite inflation even more than we have, and so
That's what I'm worried about.
and the
Absolutely.
Democrats are running on the affordability issue, which is really astonishing because they don't have any policy that's going to make things more affordable, just the opposite. Yet, nevertheless, when you take uninformed people and say,
Exactly.
say sweet things to them, they tend to vote your way. And
Yeah.
I think that's what's happened in elections that we just saw in the last month or two.
Yeah. And we're entering, like, I've been concerned about stagflation for a while. What gold just signaled to me is that we are heading there. They're cutting rates into inflation. And I see these calls for a great collapse and all these things. I'm worried about the treasury interest, or the return on treasuries going ballistic to the upside and then dragging mortgage rates up with it. While this is happening, I'm going into the complete unknown with my Bitcoin bags into stagflation. Bitcoin's never seen stagflation. Gold has, silver has, and it made for some chaos. Bill, do you think stagflation is something that we're either in right now or is a potential to see in 2026?
By that you mean a no growth economy with
Right,
rising prices? Yeah, I mean
right.
that's definitely in the cards. And remember, I mentioned the other economies: Europe, Asia, China, Japan. There's no growth there, and so if you
Mhm.
look at worldwide drivers of economic growth, they're just not there. We're it, and we've been riding the wave of the big AI tech plays, and that's been and I think somebody said, I think I'm right about this. I think something like 80% of our economic growth could be attributed to what they're doing in terms of
Yeah.
building out data centers and things like that.
And the
And
power behind it too, right? Like, are you looking at nuclear maybe coming back?
well, I
Is
do think nuclear is a great idea, but we've still got local communities that have a not invented here or not in my backyard issue,
Yeah.
and so
So
there's
silly.
I think irrational fear of nuclear, but it's still there. And so it's not going
Yeah.
to step in right away. I mean, the thing that I think is so interesting is that, China's building out all their data centers and they've
Right.
got needs for power and they're building 2 coal plants a week.
Right.
And so while they talk about, green energy, they're not playing that game themselves. So and I think Trump's unpopularity, what's his approval now? 35%,
It's
36%.
dropping. It's dropping. And like
It's not good.
me, I'm seeing two forms of taxation on me. I have 4 kids and
Yeah.
I'm out there buying all these products for my kids, the food, the clothing, and those prices go up because of tariffs because we don't produce anything here. And they still have the Internal Revenue Service. And me, I'm about to crash out because I see two forms of taxation on me that nothing is being done from a political standpoint to stop. And so this is highly concerning for me. And I'm not beholden to only supporting Republicans. I do acknowledge Trump came into a very weird economic structure. I'm hopeful that there's a way to grow ourselves out of this, almost like a New Deal approach, by forcibly producing these nuclear power plants and really pushing manufacturing plants into production. Am I crazy to think that there is a chance to grow ourselves out of this by producing those data centers and
Yes,
nuclear?
I
Okay.
think so. I think so,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's going to happen in the next 12 months. I mean,
Okay.
the problem we've got is that politically people have expectations that
Very
some
short term.
politician's gonna wave a wand and everything's gonna be better. A smart politician's got to set expectations. And I wasn't paying a lot of attention when Reagan was president, but I think he was basically saying, "Look, we're in this for the long term, and
Mhm.
we've got to weather what Paul Volcker was doing, which was, when I was a banker back in that era, the interest rates were, 20%. I mean, it
Right.
was stunning, and that was all to
Right.
wring inflation out of the economy.
I think that would kill the middle
Trump has got,
class.
it would kill the middle class, but on the other hand, if Trump would take the lead and say, "Look, we're going to have a little bit of pain here for the next 6 to 12 months, but bear with me because we're going to get the manufacturing in the United States. We're going to get the housing market right, right
Yeah.
sized or whatever." He might. I think some candor like that would be very helpful to him. Instead, he just tells us we're in the greatest economy ever. We're in the greatest economy ever. Who
I
really
know.
believes that?
I
Him,
know.
him.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
like people don't acknowledge that like all of the spending going on for the most part for middle and lower classes on credit, right? They're
Yeah,
not acknowledging that, yes, the Mag 7 is growing exponentially. Also, job cuts are growing exponentially at those same companies because they're automating the process. Like you brought up Amazon, they're cutting those jobs of humans and bringing in literal robots to do the work, right?
yeah.
And that is the tough part about a lot of these signals and data and job numbers and all that stuff. It's like, how long can the S&P 500 not care about human input in the economy? How long can humans be useless to the S&P 500 before the economy actually rolls back? That's something I think about a lot.
Well, I think you're right to think about it, right to worry about it. I mean, we're going through something that's just, I mean, Elon Musk has got a really interesting quote on this. He was going to fix our federal government with Doge, and I don't know exactly what happened with Trump, but anyway, that Doge is still going. It's under the radar screen, but it's still going, and there's some good things happening. But he said, "Look, I can't spend any more time on this because it's like I'm with trying to fix the federal government. It's like to try to clean up a beach that's littered with needles and trash and feces and all that stuff. And yeah, it needs to be done. But on the other hand, there's 1,000-foot tsunami
Right.
rolling in to hit the beach, and that tsunami is AI. And we look what he's done is he's taken all of his time and really put it back into AI. I mean, he's repositioning X with Grok. He wants Grok to be, the winner and all this stuff. And so he's spending
Good.
probably
Grok is
90% of his time.
amazing.
It is good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really good. So you get a guy like that, and he sees a lot of things that most of the refs don't see because he's talking to everybody. He's got an incredible flow of information, and if he's spending his time there, there's going to be a lot of action in that area.
Yeah.
But what he'll tell you is that he won't tell you there's going to be more jobs. He's building robots.
Right.
Right.
I know.
I mean,
It is.
I mean, he wants to be in the robot business and the driverless vehicle business, and
He wants to leave the planet. He wants to literally move people to Mars. Like
he does.
that's what
He
the
wants
robots
to
are
move to
meant.
Mars. He wants to move to Mars.
Like the robots are meant to build the infrastructure for his chosen humans ahead of humans showing up to Mars. And the
That is
AI.
the primary goal of them, right? Is so that because they can work on Mars because they don't need oxygen,
Well,
right?
Well, at least we know he's going to build great-looking robots.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
And Bill,
It's
we know you
just-
agree with that. We know you agree with
It's
that.
I do
nuts.
agree with that.
Yeah.
It's so nuts, man. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
I
going
just-
to go really off color here, but he talks about the hardest thing is building hands for the robots to mimic the human hands. But I think
Yeah.
he's probably also thinking of other body parts.
that's 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 the first place humans go with any advancement, right? It is. It's like
True.
gambling and sex. It's like
internet and pornography. Sure.
right. Absolutely. Just such a crazy time. Now, I guess the last thing I want to, I got you on the show, and thank you for joining us on the show, by the way, Bill. This is an awesome
this
conversation.
is a fun conversation. You guys
Yeah.
are a little more
So
imaginative.
we've seen gold mimic 79 to 80s stagflationary blow off top, followed by a 20-year bear market with the front end of the movement on price so far. Do you think gold is done going up, or is that pattern basically played out? Because it's showing me something is very systemically wrong with money. Dollars lost like 20% over the last year and a half, and gold has gone parabolic once again. Are you concerned about
Well,
that?
I think the play is, even if gold sells off, is it still going to be more valuable than fiat currencies?
Yeah.
And we've done a really good job of mismanaging our finances.
No kidding.
It's, you can't really look back at even the 70s, because we had a debt ratio in the United States. What was it, 30% of debt to GDP?
Exponentially lower than ours.
Yeah, I mean, and so
Yeah.
so the big numbers are totally different now than they were then. And I've been a buyer of gold and not a seller, but I'm not being very greedy with it. I'm just incrementally adding some more. But because I think even if it goes down, it's still going to be a better play compared to what might happen to the S&P if we see this circular spending thing that the data, the tech companies are doing, collapse.
Bill, what do you think about other metals like silver, platinum, and rhodium? That comes from the chat's asking.
Well, I think they've got a lot of industrial uses as well as speculative uses. But
Right.
I think all the action's always been in gold. I think I'm a holder of hard assets now.
Okay.
I mean, it's if you can buy a farm in Tennessee, that might be a good investment as well, because that's something that is always going to produce a return.
Like
You know,
eggs.
yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like basically and not to mention the amount of money that commercial real estate has drugged these banks under by here in the US. I'm at the point where I'm assuming either 2026 is the beginning of the next Great Depression, if there is no massive liquidity injection, or they do a liquidity injection to cover the losses on banks and to pad out the economy and keep this AI boom coming. Like, Bill,
That's my scenario.
Is it? I mean, do you think which one's going to happen?
I think they're going to try to keep the plate spinning, do
I do
everything
too.
they can.
I do too. Yeah.
And
That's
in
why
that
I'm leaning
sense,
into next year.
Kevin Hessett's exactly the right guy. He's got
Think so?
he's got a 280 IQ. He's really got good values, and
Wait, he's really got a
he's a very
280
clever
IQ?
guy. Not, I'm exaggerating,
Okay,
but
he's high.
he's
He's big brain.
Sometimes I think I'm pretty smart, but then when I'm talking to Kevin, I realize he's got a few more gears than I do. So it's so he if anybody can help us think it through, I think he'd be a great guy to have in that job. Whereas Jay is, who I also know, he's a member of my golf club. He's a nice guy. He was an investment banker. He's a good salesman, but he's not the guy to help figure out how to bail us out of this mess.
Gotcha. Well, man, I mean, this has been a really great conversation. Absolutely.
I'm glad I could facilitate the whole thing and not.
I know.
Yeah,
We can
it's
keep
fun
going.
talking with you. So let's when you want to talk again, this is easy, and I'm
Cool.
I'm really into this, so we can maybe learn some things from each other.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Would love to have it. I'm going to be putting out a video detailing this treasury stablecoin slavery setup that's basically being set up as of right now. And I'm going to put that out on the Blockchain Basement YouTube channel, and that's going to go out over the weekend. So check it out, Bill. It'll give you a lot of the specific details. And I'll also be comparing the verbiage of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Act to the 1930s Gold Act of the U.S. when they moved to confiscate before rolling to a gold reserve as well.
I don't like the sound of this.
So Matt, can you send me all the coordinates so I can
100%.
make that happen in a hurry?
I'll send you an email and a text. Okay.
Love it.
That works. Okay.
Great.
All right, Bill.
All right.
Thanks
great.
for coming on the show, brother.
Yeah, it's fun. Okay.
All right. Take care. Dude, that guy's freaking awesome.
He's the man, dude.
That's
Dude,
freaking awesome.
he
Absolutely love it.
He invested in my first film company.
Okay. Okay.
It was called Rush River Pictures. We made a movie with Jerry Lewis, and we went to the Cannes Film Festival. We had fun, and then he's supported a bunch of things I've done, and he's a G. He's a G, dude.
Yeah.
We have the same birthday. We have the same birthday.
I love being able to like talk about all like the 79 and 80s move with people, and he's got total context.
He knows the people. Like I knew he was going to know somebody that was involved, and
absolutely love
Kevin.
it.
So
absolutely love it. All right, well, we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna set up the recording for this crazy video. It's gonna be the creature from Crypto Island, and that is coming out to filming it today. Hopefully out tonight, but probably going to be coming out over the weekend. The creature from Crypto Island is coming. And drop your guys' questions to me if you want to have a specific set of questions for Bill the next time we have him on, because that was freaking awesome. But Matt, we're going to get after it here. I'm going to go get some pizza. People have PTSD
on the arena.
You're going to go do duck racing?
We're going to have some duck racing. So if anybody wants to win some VDEX credits to trade with, or potentially some NFTs, we're going to do some duck racing.
Okay. Okay. How do they get in on the duck race?
Duck racing, you either have to hold the GDMIS token, the Where Malik token, or whatever social media post that we're promoting at the time. But the two tokens, holding them is by far the easiest way.
All right. Perfect. All right. Love and appreciate every single one of you out there. Stay based, stay focused. It's going to be okay. The world is not going to end.
Nope.
Hold hard assets.
Own two Bluey shirts.
Own two Bluey shirts. Did you prove yourself on the Bluey shirt thing?
Yeah, they're right here.
All right, let me do a full screen here.
There
you go.
So
there's only one of them there.
No, I'm wearing the other one. I'm not taking off my sweatshirt right now.
Prove it. I want to see.
No, because I'm fat. I'm so embarrassed.
He has 4.
Well, you had to post about it though. You posted about it.
I showed the picture like 4 minutes afterwards.
Yeah, where's the picture? I got to prove this
right
to
here.
the people. We got to prove it to the people. Here.
I will prove it to the people. Here, share. Is my screen shared?
Yeah, let's show it. Where's the ducks? Or where's the Blueies?
Hold on.
A lot of people.
Wait, where do I find? Oh, here's mine. Here's where.
Yeah.
Okay, it's right here. There we go.
Okay. All right. He's clear. The man is clear. Oh God, what is that? A kitty cat?
Yeah, this is the duck. This is the duck that encouraged the duck races.
Oh Lord, I love this shit. I love this so much. Thanks for coming on the show with me. I'm gonna go get some food, and I'll try to join you on the
duck racing afterwards. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to join you on the duck racing as well.
Sounds good.
Thanks for.
Oh, what they say? Oh no.
Hold on, I got this handled.
You are banned!